I think we all agree that ultimate goal of any dream work of any kind, including dream analysis, active imagination, and so on, is to make our daily life better, to take insights, deep messages from our dreams, and put them in some kind of development, acceptance, further understanding. If we are talking about unfinished business type of dreams, sometimes we can just create an impulse, internal impulse, in this inner space. And this could be created here and now. We can journal on the topic of unfinished business, on this particular dream. And with this journaling process, we can come to our aha moment when we understand what it is that needs to happen. We need to do something, or we need to accept something. We can take something further, which will signal to us, to our internal self, that this business is attended to, is completed, whether it is external or this is internal, and we have something to do on our soul level, depending on the nature of the dream, depending on the nature of the business. Sometimes we cannot do anything right at the moment. For example, there is something that came up in a dream highlighted a problem, dream highlighted a pain point. And there is a resolution for this because you journaled on a prompt created by this particular dream, and then you know what to do. But this is something which you need to do, needs to wait. Two examples came up during this Dreamwork challenge. One of them, a resolution, needs to wait until the darkest time of the year, which is very near. We are a couple of weeks from the solstice. This is about leaning into the depths of ourselves in order to find some answers, in order to feed ourselves, in order to then bring light to certain issue. And so winter solstice is a natural time for this. And another example is something completely opposite. Something needs to happen in the summertime, some reconnection, some meaningful reconnection with people from the past needs to happen in the summertime. So what do we do between now and those points in time? The best time to do something is right now. Even so, we need to wait, we need to create this impulse, we need to create this intention right now with our journaling and with our planning. We need to keep this communication between our inner self and outer self going. We sort of agreed through our dreams where the problem was highlighted, and after our journaling, where a solution, a decision been made on prompts from the Dreamwork, this action has to happen around these points in time. So we schedule both events in our calendar. Even if you don't do anything else, any further journaling, which of course we can, we created a little opening, inner impulse into this vast internal landscape of our soul, which is inhabited by our dreams, night dreams, our daydreaming, our thoughts in our quiet moments, meditation, deep work, inner work of any kind. We set an intention and a promise. And this is something which is very often enough for us to relax and trust today, even before the action which we planned in the external will be completed. This is a promise which will then pave the way for further development. Very often this is enough that creates this feeling that we are in touch with ourselves. We listen to our inner self. Our daily self, managing self, makes decisions, which is good for a connection between the two. Everything is resolved. There is no more unfinished business. There is no more internal conflict, even though the action is still somewhere in time. Everything is ready, so we can relax today.